How to not get food poisoning in Vietnam. 5 pro tips. The abundance of cheap and delicious street food is a big reason many travelers choose to come to Vietnam. However, many people also worry about the hygiene of street food and possibly getting sick. Getting food poisoning and being sick for days could ruin your trip. While it's impossible to guarantee that you won't get sick while eating in Vietnam, here are 5 pro tips to increase the chances that you won't get sick on your Vietnam trip. Pro tip number 1. Eat at vendors with a lot of turnover. Vietnam is a tropical country, so most places are hot and humid, so it's very easy for food to go bad. The busier and more popular the vendor is, the more likely the food is fresh and hasn't been sitting around for a while. Also, try to find vendors who wear gloves while preparing the food. Pro tip number 2. Clean your utensils. Don't trust that utensils in Vietnam are clean or washed well. Most restaurants will provide wet wipes that you can use to wipe down your utensils before using them. Pro tip number 3. Ask for flash boiled vegetables. While many people advise travelers to avoid eating raw vegetables in Vietnam, we don't agree. The way to safely eat raw vegetables is to ask the vendor to flash boil them. That entails just dipping the vegetables into a hot soup or water to kill any bacteria. Pro tip number 4. Make sure your meat is well cooked. The quality of meat in Vietnam is often poor, and it's possible that the meat you are served is infected with parasites. So we would not risk eating raw or rare meat in Vietnam unless you are eating at a high-end restaurant with imported meat or seafood. Pro tip number 5. Peel your fruits. When you are in a new country and not used to the local bacteria, you could get sick eating fruits with their skin. Stick with peelable fruits to stay safe. Did you find this information useful? Follow XO Tours for more great travel tips.